Hey, how's it going everybody? I'm DSpire and welcome back to a brand new video on this channel. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you a deadly M4A1 class to use in multiplayer on Modern Warfare. So this class setup with the attachments that I'm going to show you focuses on the damage of the weapon and it increases it from the standard weapon. It focuses on the recoil, so it's low recoil and the recoil is basically non-existent on this weapon already. So this makes it even better, helps you keep on target, get them kills and just generally play better in multiplayer. So I honestly feel this is a high-end gun when used properly with these attachments. It just helps you drop enemies extremely fast and that's exactly what you want to be doing in multiplayer. Just helps you go on long kill streaks and this potentially helps you rank up faster and just play better within the game and just have a better experience in general. So before we jump into the attachments for this weapon, if I could just ask you if you could like the video and subscribe with notifications on. I'm literally so close to 2,000 subscribers, so if you could hit the subscribe button it helps me out a lot and helps us hit that milestone. And if you do like the video and subscribe, let me know down below in the comments so I can just say thank you and show my appreciation. Yeah, so that's enough of that. We'll go straight into the attachments now because that's what you've come to the video for. So moving on to the first attachment for this weapon, we're using the barrel and this is a stock M16 Grenadier. So as a pro it gives us damage range, bullet velocity, recoil control, and then as a con it gives us aim down sight speed, movement speed. So this attachment just helps us increase the damage range, help the recoil on the weapon, and just helps us get them long range kills and just stay on target and hopefully get the kill. So moving on to the next attachment, we've got the underbarrel, and the underbarrel we're using is the Merc foregrip. So as a pro you've got recoil control, hip fire accuracy, and then as a con you've got aim walking movement speed and aim down sight speed. So this helps the recoil on the weapon even more, and then you've got the hip fire as a plus. So this just helps you in close quarters combat sort of engagements. For example, if somebody's directly in front of you, this will just help you potentially get the kill from hip firing and give you a higher chance of getting your bullets on the enemy. So moving on to the next attachment for this weapon, we've got the ammunition, and the ammunition we're using is the .458 SOCOM 10 round mag. So as a pro this gives us damage and range, and then as a con it gives us fire rate, recoil control and magazine ammo capacity. So this attachment is where we increase the damage, and this gives the gun as much damage as you could possibly get from a mag, which helps you drop enemies extremely fast in multiplayer and just helps you get kills faster, which potentially helps you get more kills in game and just play better in general. So the downside to this is obviously you get less ammo in a mag, but if you can sort of change your playstyle to use this weapon, this weapon will be very rewarding and will help you get kills a lot faster than normal, and it'd be very hard for people to outgun you with various weapons on multiplayer when you're using this class setup. So moving on to the next attachment for this weapon, we've got the rear grip, and the rear grip we're using is the strippled grip tape. So as a pro we've got aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, and then as a con we've got aim instability. So this just helps us bring back the aim down sight speed, gives us sprint to fire speed as a plus, and just generally is a good attachment to use on this weapon. So moving on to the final attachment for this weapon, and it's the perk, and the perk we're using for this weapon is fully loaded. So this basically just gives us max starting ammo, and this is exactly what we want when we've got low ammo on the gun because of the mag. So this is a sort of must on this weapon, but yet again this is a class setup and it all depends on your personal preference, so you can choose what you want to use, you can change whatever you like, feel free to change anything you want, or you can just keep it exactly how I show in this video. Yes, so that's the attachments for this weapon. I honestly think with these certain attachments, like I say, it gives you the range, it gives you the damage, it just makes it an overall amazing weapon to use in multiplayer. And if you can sort of change your play style, just pick your engagements wisely and just adapt to use this weapon, this weapon will be very rewarding in multiplayer and it'll help you get kills a lot easier than normal and just help you get more kills and play better in game. Yeah, so to show you exactly what this weapon can do in game, we're going to jump straight into some live gameplay and we'll just see what we can do with the weapon. Yeah, so without further ado, let's jump straight into the gameplay. Hey, how's it going everybody? I'm DSpire and welcome back to this video. So we're literally just jumping into this game with the M4A1 class setup, and let's just see what we can do with this weapon. So we managed to get him off the bat. Is he in that building? Or is that our teammate? Got him. I nearly didn't notice that guy, but I saw him at the last minute. So we'll just push around here and see if we can get a nice little streak going. Got him. Got him. So we'll call the UAV in straight away, so we can sort of get an idea of where everybody is. So I think he's going to go up that ladder. Possibly. No. Got him. Reload. Is he up there again? No. Sort of just try and work out where they currently are. So because this class setup doesn't really have ammo, that's sort of a weak point on this class. So because of that, we want to sort of pick our engagements wisely, and we don't want to be rushing around too much. So we can sort of find people who's on their own like that. He is on that top floor. Managed to get him anyway, no problem at all. But like I'm saying, we can find people on their own so we can kill them and have time to reload before the next engagement. That's sort of the best technique to sort of use when you're using this class setup. So we'll just mount on this window. Just get through here in case that gets us. So I'm going to drop out this. Managed to get him. Saved my teammate. Where's he sat on that edge? Managed to get him. And as you can see, look at the damage on that weapon. Look at the range. You've got everything you could really want from a class setup. So this is exactly why I think this is a good setup, and it's something you should consider on using. That nearly blew us up. So we got him with the jump shot, and that's got our support helo. So we'll call that in straight away. Got both of them. So if you're careful with the ammo, you can easily get 2 kills before you have to reload. I tend to sort of tap fire just to reserve as much ammo as I can and to keep the recoil down. And that's sort of something I'd suggest doing with this weapon. So I don't really want to be pushing too far. I might have pushed a little bit too far there and flipped the spawns. Maybe not. So they're getting B, or did my support helo get him? I think he did. So we'll just push back. Tap fire, got him there. That puts us on our 14. So just push into this building. We've triple capped. That's definitely something we didn't want to be doing. But it is what it is. We can't control what the other teammates do. So we'll push up here to sort of get high ground, have the advantage over the enemy. Got him. Push back. Is there somebody in that top window? No. So we've triple capped again. I don't know why we keep triple capping, but it is what it is. So we'll call the ammo box in again. Sort of just to get some more ammo before our next engagement. Somebody's coming up here. Managed to get him. So we'll call our advanced UAV in straight away. Just at the right time because somebody was sneaking up on us. We couldn't have timed that any better if we tried. So get him. And like I say, we're just going to sort of relax, pick our engagements wisely, and make sure we don't get put in a bad position. So at the minute we're just sitting back, tap firing, using the range of this weapon to our advantage. Let's go around there. But look at the range and the damage we've got on this weapon. There's not a lot of weapons that you can do that with, and that's exactly why you want to be using this class in multiplayer. He had a sniper. So I'm just going to drop down here, sort of just change my location because I don't want to become predictable. And he got us. I put myself in a bad position. I shouldn't have been doing that. It is what it is. There's nothing we could sort of done about that. But we'll carry on. We'll see if we can get a nice little streak. I don't think we'll be able to get anywhere near a nuke just because of how far the game is. So we got them two. Got him. Killed him. See if there's anyone on the heartbeat. There is. There's one in front of us. Somebody behind us. So we'll call the UAV in straight away. So we're weak, so we'll just try sit here. Pick him off. So when you're in them sort of situations, you just want to let the enemy come to you. Because if you challenge them when you're weak, you're more or less just going to die every time. So in that situation, that's the best thing we could have sort of done, and it worked out. So we got him. So we'll just sit up on this building again, just watching them spawn and using the range and the damage to our advantage. Got him. Got them. That puts us back on a 10. It's a shame the game's nearly over, but it is what it is. Reload. He's pushed back into his spawn. So unfortunately we couldn't get the kill, but he's come back. So we'll get our support helo in straight away. Got the headshot. Get the advanced UAV in straight away as well. And that's it. The game's literally going to end any second now. Can our support helo get a kill? And there we go. The game has ended. Yeah, so that game's over. Unfortunately, we didn't get the nuke, but it is what it is. Some games you get the nuke, some games you don't get the nuke. It's just how it plays out. But we got 45 kills to 2 deaths, so it's certainly not a bad game at all. So I'm happy with that. Even if we didn't get the nuke, I'm still happy with that. And I think I've shown you in this gameplay why this weapon is something you should use in multiplayer, because the damage and the range added together just make this a deadly class setup, and it just absolutely destroys people in multiplayer. And it's going to be very hard for you to be outgunned by a weapon in multiplayer when you're using this class setup. So the only downside to this class obviously is the lack of ammo, but as soon as you get used to using this class and picking your engagements wisely and just sort of sitting back from the action and taking enemies off as soon as you see them, this will be an excellent class setup, and you'll see exactly why I suggested it. Yeah, so let me know down below in the comments if you're going to be using this class setup, or if you're going to be changing a few attachments just to sort of change it to your playstyle and your preference. preference, or if you're going to be keeping it exactly how I've shown you in this video. And just let me know if you're doing well with this weapon. Is it helping you play better in multiplayer? I'm interested to know, and I'll reply to all comments that I see. Yeah, so I think that's about it from me anyway. If you like the video, don't forget to hit that like button, and if you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe. It's much appreciated. Thanks a lot for watching. Peace.